All right, I'm gonna get this cleaned up a bit before I put it in the barn. All right, that may be as good as it gets. Pretty heavy. She got a little hot. She's all right though. The clutch looks good too. It's all lock wired in. This didn't really. Yeah. Oh, it's heavy. I got a little gear on the, or a little wear on the teeth. This will never pick anything up without a pin in it. Anyway, this is the pin. I didn't put this pin in, so this leg was just collapsing while I was trying to pick up on it. I guess I didn't bother to see that. Let's see if I can get this starter off. One. Oh, there's two. Well, I really wanted to mount the engine stand on the back, but I don't think that's going to be real practical. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull the fuel pump, and I'm going to try to mount it like the book says. The book has you have a large plate here, so I may only be able to pick up here. You know, I'll take the fuel pump off and see what I have available. myself. Splash that all over me. All right, I'm gonna slide some blocks under this cherry picker. Maybe I can raise it up enough to get the engine stand under it. Yeah. I'm going to table this stand for now. I think what I'm going to do is make me a plate that attaches here, 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 and here, something like that, and then have it bolt. Take these arms off and just have it bolt here. But right now, I really want to get this pan off and see what's going on under here. Well, this thing's full of coolant. I don't quite see much yet. Where would be the fun in that? That would be way too logical of a decision.
It's not fixable.
Well, you know it's fixable. It's pontoon boat fixable.
Yeah, that's why you should get your.
Do 18 by 8. Yeah, we'll do 18 by 8. I got a piece of 1/4 inch plate. Alright, got a little CAD going here. Cardboard aided design, cereal box aided design. I just want to make sure I can access these. These hold the, well, maybe the lifters needs to be there. The other side. Oops, guess I missed some of that. Oh well. The 1/2 inch holes are a little sloppy, but I think it's gonna fit pretty good. I need to make some holes for this to mount. The 5/8. Not very sharp either. This ought to be interesting. Ooh. Finally. I don't know. I don't get too wild with it. I think that bolt head's touching down there. Okay, let's see if I can get this plate mounted up here. Got some washers. It's gonna get spacer blocks, but I ended up getting washers just to. Yeah. Oh, I can't flip it. It's gonna hit right there. Creaking sounds. Okay, got these nuts drilled out. Use them as spacers. Furnace washers on. And washers. I don't want the thing, I get this like, I don't know. It's a little heavier on this side, but not, I guess not too much. The hole's shifted forward here. All right, kind of been looking in here. I mean, that looks all right. Let's just say, I'm not for sure how these are numbered. Yeah, these front two look good. You know, there's some rust on that rod. This, I guess this is kind of, obviously this is bad. I was just hoping for something a little more obvious, like a split in a cylinder or something, or busted. I don't know, I guess but anyway, you can see that one's definitely been passing some water. This sucker's heavy. Oh man. Ugh. Let's see if we can get these bad boys off. Nope, this is gonna be interesting. Bearing's seen better days. Bearing's got a little scarring in it, but the crank don't look too bad. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, that ain't right. Yeah, it's been wrong for a while. And I think the other half of this came out in the pan. It was down in the oil pan when I dropped it. So I'm pretty sure that come off of the top half of that. Oh, thank you. That says M7. Yeah, that one's been riding on that cap. See if I can get the rod caps off. Can't get that one. Eesh, can't get those because the caps are too close to the crank. Those are loose. Well, let's see if these are loose. Kind of loose. They're breakable. They didn't have those backup. Oh! Oh! Ooh. Exciting. Oh, in there. I forgot they're U-bolts. So they're kind of friendly. Oh, look at that. Not bad. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, bud. How's it going?
Anyway, for me to get money.
Oh, what do you need money for?
Utopia.
Me-topia?
Yeah.
How much does that cost?
$50.
$50?
Yes.
For what is it?
It's a big game, which was made on a...
Is it a video
3DS.
game?
Yeah.
Is it for the Switch?
Yeah, for my
Didn't you
Nintendo
spend all
Switch.
your farmer's market money?
I know.
You just gotta save, man. You can't just sell that stuff and spend it immediately. You gotta save up for what you want. You could rebuild this engine for me. I'll buy it. That'll buy you
50.
That'll buy you. Oh, that'll buy you 80 copies of that game.
Wow.
Yeah. Ugh, be careful standing around. I
That
mean,
must
it's
be
pretty
complicated.
stable, but you know, yeah, I think that's a better spot.
Yeah. Wow, that looks broken. Hey, this one works. I did it around. Yeah.
But,
Put some this, but only a little. If you want to go this way, put some this way.
there we go. There we go. Try not to drop it. Let's see if I can take this damper and pulley off. Oh, I don't like that. Something a little more solid than this little pin. Okay, that might be better. There we go. Okay, had to get the book out. Yeah, you do have to remove these. They go right in. Be awesome if that had a little center. I just can't believe that's so. Okay, I'm gonna try and build a puller tool here, and all I got is this cheap 5-inch hole saw. I don't have any big nice hole saws, and I'm not gonna run in town to get one, so this is how we're gonna do this. Getting 4.115. 4.125 minus 0.375 equals 3 3/4. Divided into 6 is 60-degree spacing. Just do it this way, eyeball it. Hopefully these are 3/8 bolts, so hopefully a 7/16 hole will cover it. Okay. All right, let's see if I can't break this thing. Oh man. It's not doing anything. Cheater pipe. This is making me really nervous. I think that worked. That tool right here in the book. Where is it at? That guy right there. No, that guy right there. ST887 Pooler. That shows up on Google for $1,500. Should be able to get this off back here, and the crank should, well, it should come out. I don't know if it's going to be easy or not. They're all the same. Okay, there's that. A little more in there. Oh, look at that. Okay, that means I gotta pull this guy. Seven 16ths tapped holes in this pulley. Okay, something doesn't put up a fight.
Remember when you know?
What are you trying to do besides? One bolt back there. That little guy, you can see that little bolt right here was holding that case on, so I would have busted that if I didn't take that out. Okay, that's cracking. Gasket cracking. Okay. Oh boy. Alrighty. Test this crank real quick before my camera dies. You can see that one's pretty, yeah, that one's gonna have to be turned. And that one looks, that one's gonna have to be turned. That looks pretty bad. And I can kind of see through that little hole. So we got you're no bueno. Oh man, that thing's been riding. Oh, this is fun. This will have to get a full on rebuild. Yeah, that one's definitely. I've been hammering on these pistons, trying to drive them out just a little bit before I put this block under here. Anyway, it looks like the sleeves are starting to come out too. Anyway, I've got this block I'm going to put under here to support the, just help the stand. It'll also make it more rigid, so when I hammer, I don't lose any energy from bouncing. Can't believe that didn't crack. did see some pitting. Yeah, see there's a little bit of pitting right there. Wow, that one's not moving. I'm gonna try my sledgehammer. Board over here, so I got a board here touching the floor and a board over here touching the floor. Let's see if that doesn't make it a little more rigid. Yeah. Ooh, a crack. There's a crack running through there, probably all the way down. So this is what happened. This one filled up with rainwater and froze and busted, and that's why that antifreeze was just slowly leaking down. That looks pretty good. All right, I'm gonna try and press this out. Let's see.
Wow.
Oh man.
I am.
I'm sure it's gonna be. Good thing it's not an 8-cylinder. Piston looks like junk too. It's probably reusable, but it's no. Off we go. I took one of these pistons off, take the rest of them off. I'm having a hard time finding parts because this is just one of them deals where, well, this has been like a game of musical chairs that ended 5 years ago. The music ended on these parts and everybody's bought their parts, and I'm kind of stuck here trying to find, I'll get these apart, get them cleaned up, and it's looking like I'll be able to find some parts here and there, and I'll probably just measure what I'm keeping and make sure it's good or within wear limits, or hopefully, and probably just piece this engine back together and go from there, because I'm going to be lucky to find bearings, seals, that kind of stuff. All gummed up right there. That hole right there. Yeah, this looks pretty crusty. Anybody's gonna give us trouble, it's probably gonna be this one. Froze up. This one's all beat up. This is the piston I'd like to replace. It looks like maybe at one point this cylinder dropped a valve or something in there and just really played a number on that. Yeah, look at that pin. That pin's all beat up like somebody used. I'm using aluminum, and it's not marring up it's softer than the steel pin. Somebody used a steel pin on that. Looks like she's coming out. Whoa. Gotta get this I gotta get this gear off. I'm gonna take this to a heat treat shop and see if they can check the journals. The book says it's got to be Rockwell 4550, 90 thousandths deep, so. I don't know if this is gonna work either. Oh!
Let's get out of the way.
That didn't. Oh, and it broke. Oh man, that's not good. It keeps breaking. That's lovely. Alright, so I'm going to try and cut my own. I've made these radius ends here, and I'm going to try and use these as pullers. That's the plan. And I need something to bring these together. Yeah. Good grief. It's getting late, but I'm gonna pop that key out. Okay, I got the crankshaft over at the machine shop. Now I gotta get this camshaft out, and I'll get this block over to him. Let's see if she'll come out. Man. Almost. Okay, there we go. This cam plate off. Really, there's like a honeycomb in this. I have to figure out what that is. The wrong way. Okay. Whoa! Great. That's a good way to. Oh, super light. Come on, baby. Good. So there. Okay. Let's put. Oh, pinching me. Okay, I sent the Cummins block and crankshaft off to the machine shop, and unfortunately this is where the story is going to end for the C160, primarily because I can't get parts for it. I mean, I did end up having a guy come back from Turkey saying he had a head gasket and it was going to be like $500 and something, but I had already committed to throwing in the towel because when the machine shop turned the crank down, they said it had a pretty good crack in it in 2 places, on the 4 and 5, something like that. So she's in the scrap trailer here, and you can see they've turned it down, and I think that one still needs to be turned and that one still needs to be turned, but I think he said he saw, or he picked up whatever they do, mag particle, something to that. Anyway, whatever they do, it come back cracked, and I'm done. I threw that crank into the scrap bin, and I'm just going to stop with the 160, which is kind of sad because I really wanted to rebuild this thing, make it run again. However, in its place, I picked up this 471 Detroit, which was an option back in the late 60s, early 70s for the Austin Western motor grader per my owner's manual. So I think I can take this PTO off and put my clutch in its place. At least I'm going to find out.